Welcome. You're now locked into another episode. Let's go! Of the Bear and Tails podcast, bringing you your weekly injection of gaming. Let's go! Content creation and overall nonsense.
What just fucking happened, bro?
Coming straight from their live streams on Twitch to your headphones at home.
Big time energy.
Let's go!
Let's begin.
We're back.
Another one.
And another one.
I'm DJ Khaled now. Another one.
Do you know how many questions I got about last podcast and our brothel?
What do people need? The business plan? Because I don't know if you guys know, in between episodes, Tails and I have just been meeting at least, 3 hours a day, mapping out strategies, services to be offered, location.
Everything.
Really, everything. What kind of questions have you been receiving?
Just all about the glory hole. I'm just kidding.
It was such a good way to end the episode. I forgot who it was. Someone posted on the on YouTube that was just like, well, that's a way to end an episode. Glory holes for everyone.
Our community our communities are so kinky. And I love it. I'm here for it. Listen, love it.
We don't kink shame. Not here.
We don't, unless you're a fucking weirdo. So don't even worry about it.
I wouldn't. You guys, welcome to episode 21 of the Bear and Tails podcast. I'm Bad Bear Gamer. With me, as always, is my lovely co-host, Tails. Tails, how are you? Blowing bubbles. Oh, my.
Yeah, it's so much fun. It's like one of the things that I can still do, even though I'm an adult now and not a child, that I can blow bubbles and I still enjoy it.
What else is on that list?
You want me to tell you what else I like to blow?
Yes.
Balloons. I'm just kidding. I sorry.
Yes.
I thought about the joke in my head, and then when it came out, I was like, oh, that was bad. I'm just gonna stop. But anyways.
You want to know what I had the other day that absolutely brought me back to my childhood was Gushers. I know.
But can we just take a second and think about that name really quickly?
Yeah. I mean, what do you want to talk about?
It's just such a disturbing name. I don't know. It makes me cringe. Gushers. Let me gush. It just gushes out. You're like, oh, we have this new candy coming out. Let's put this in our mouth. Oh, wow. It kind of gushes in our mouth. Let's call it Gushers. I don't know. It's just a weird.
Listen, I enjoyed it. It was.
Well, good to know, Bear. Good to know.
I like things gushing
what flavor?
In and around my mouth. I don't know. Like berry. It was. It's like berry. I don't know, like the traditional flavor.
No, there's different flavors though.
I know. So here's the deal.
There's red, there's blue, there's green.
They were blue.
Oh yes, then absolutely. You got the blue that's traditionally blue raspberry for any candy.
Yeah,
it's the best flavor always. Same thing with ring pops and what's the old candy where you stick your finger up in it and it pops out?
Push pop.
A what? A push pop. A push pop. It comes up like this.
What is this motion right here?
Yeah, guess what? Ready? Smile for the camera. This is gonna be our thumbnail for the podcast.
I don't know how that would work unless you scissored or something.
Okay. Yeah, push pops are good too.
They walked out. So I was helping my brother move into his new apartment. And I had Taya with me, my daughter, and so the super sweet lady at the front desk comes walking out with a bunch of snacks, being like, do you want any of these? And I was like, all right, you can pick one. So
it's always the sweet ladies that get you.
I know. My daughter picked the cheddar popcorn, and I ate the Gushers. And
your daughter goes for cheddar popcorn over Gushers.
I think
candy.
I think she didn't know either, and I think the popcorn was a bigger bag, and so she thought she was gonna get the better end of that deal.
Oh, I see. But
you know,
she's never had Gushers or anything like that, so she wouldn't know. It's
she has like gummies, like little fruit snacks, but nothing like that. Not like weed gummies. No weed gummies for my 3-year-old on there. I saw your mind be like, what is?
No, I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about the gummies that are for the vitamins for your hair and stuff. So I did not even go the Mary Jane route.
Oh, speaking of Mary,
you know what? But there is medicinal purposes. God damn it! You know what? I quit today. I'm fucking done.
In one of those days, it's a Monday. You guys don't know we record on Mondays. Let's talk about this because I want to get your 2 cents. You popped into stream last night, very upset about it. Let's talk about Suicide Squad. So if you guys don't know, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie.
Sorry, I lifted up my my hands. I realized my fat was showing, and then I just had to play with it for a second because I'm showing that I embrace it. I don't know. Sorry.
Just
maybe we should cut that
to
out.
Look back at screen form.
Maybe
like,
we should cut that out.
Come back. You love John Cena. You're a big John Cena fan.
I am not. That is a negative.
You
I am not
me,
a John Cena
you
fan.
You told me that you love John Cena in movies.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, you liar. No.
So
no,
let's talk about this movie spoiler free. Let's start here. Did you enjoy it? Yes or no?
I enjoyed. Yes, I did enjoy it. It was not. For me, I didn't. A lot of people are like, it just didn't do it for me. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like everyone's like, it's so good. And for me, I was just like, okay. That's the way I looked at it. And maybe because I expected more. I did like the superheroes. I don't know, but the fight scenes were amazing.
Yeah.
The computer generated graphics, the CGI,
the shark
amazing.
Is so
the
good.
Shark guy, amazing, genius. When he just like rips him up. Oh, sorry, no spoiler. I mean, it's not a spoiler, but there's fight scenes. It's very violent. It's very
scene's
suicide.
In the trailer, by the way.
But I can definitely see where. They were definitely, if the first one didn't do so well, people were kind of like mad about it. They definitely tried going down a different route. And I see what they were trying to do. They had like that old-timey music playing. They're trying to give it I see the vibe they were trying to go for, and they got there for me. But it just felt so different than the first one that I was just like, it didn't feel cohesive. I don't know.
I don't think they were supposed
to be honest with you, I felt like
extent.
the story was just, I don't know. I don't know. But the John Cena, I mean, I think he played the part really well, but I swear to fuck, if they come out with a spinoff with John Cena movie.
There's no way.
You saw the ending after the credits, right?
Yeah. But there's no way they're going to give him his own.
What was that little sneak scene at the end of the credits?
I don't want to give too much away in case people haven't seen it, but I don't think that
everyone,
character...
earmuffs if you haven't seen it, earmuffs. Well, then what the...
I don't think the character is strong enough to have his own.
I don't think so either. But you know what? That made it seem like that was what was going to happen.
No, there's no way.
I'm sorry. You know what? If you haven't seen the movie, don't listen to this podcast because.
Well, keep listening.
we're gonna
just mute us. Turn us down.
Just mute us because we're definitely gonna fuck it up for you. I'm sorry. Actually, no. You know what? It is what it is. Watch the damn movie. It's free on HBO Max. You should watch it right now.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I liked the humor in it. I liked the violence in it. I thought it was great. We talked about it last week.
Humor was great. The mom thing was good.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It was, I mean, all around it was just very well done, I thought. You know what I mean? But I agree with you. Was it the best movie of all time? No. But I think given the shit that's been coming out during COVID, I enjoyed it to that level.
How about this? What about this, though? I don't like how this is the way I feel like there was corners cut, right? Because I always look at movies and I look at their production value and what they put into it. And I see that obviously there was a lot of money spent on the movie. But let me ask you this. Compared to the first Suicide Squad, like why besides the one guy with the white long hair, like I don't like how they put them in a normal jail setting. I liked the first Suicide Squad where they each were in their own units and they were so much security around them. Like Harley Quinn had her own. Like that to me, like made me feel like this was a special jail for these people. You know what I mean? I felt like they like cut corners in that kind of environment. I felt like I was just in like I don't know. I just felt like it was just so. I don't know. There was no like wow factor to me to really set me up with these like cool people on the team. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. They didn't go as deep into backstories, which they kind of were just like, here's our Suicide Squad, right? But they also kind of do that because without too many people die, right? They don't want you super attached because they don't. The whole purpose of it is these people are expendable.
But like you're gonna like show this badass jail in the first movie.
Well, that's Arkham Asylum.
And then now,
that's the jail where they all are.
But you didn't get the feeling that it is that badass jail with them just walking through a normal jail because they obviously shot it in a normal. It was just weird. Those are the little things for me that like. And then the all the scenes with the woman who's in charge of them.
Yep.
She's an amazing actress, by the way. Oh my God, she's so good.
Viola Davis.
She's in How to Get Away with Murder on Netflix.
So
oh gosh, she's so good. Was all shot in one office, in one little computer play. Like it wasn't they didn't give me that feeling of like, wow. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know. I just it was an okay movie for me. That's all I'm gonna say.
I get it.
But John Cena, no.
But you love.
I've seen you know who he is? He reminds me of what's the guy who plays Superman? What's his fucking name? Superman.
Harvey or Henry?
Henry. Yes, thank you. Henry. He's the same thing like Henry. His arms are too short for his body. I swear to God, bet. John Cena's body proportions are so fucked up. I swear.
That's what you notice.
Watch him, and his arms are too big, and he walks around like John Cena's arms are too short compared to his body. I swear to God, watch. It will annoy the fuck out of you once you see it. I swear to God. Yeah, I just feel like they could have cast better for that. I think John Cena's an asshole, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
I've seen sides of him that I was just like, ew. Like, it just really threw me off about him.
Yeah.
And, like, I know it's reality TV is reality TV, but, like, I don't know. So, for me, the one movie I do like him in is when, like, he's going after people that went after his wife or blow up his house or something. It's like, it's back when he was just coming off of WWE. I forgot what it was called. And it's like a revenge movie kind of thing.
Yeah, the limited roles I've seen him in, I've enjoyed.
But that's cool. But you're gonna like give him like this prestigious. I don't know.
I haven't seen. He was in the new Fast and the Furious, which I still haven't seen. I don't know.
The only person that I feel has ever been successful, or one of the most successful, is The Rock. Going from that period in his life to acting.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I genuinely feel like The Rock is a good actor. John Cena did well. I will give you that. I just don't. It just makes me look at the movie different because of my outlook on my perception of John Cena. So
yeah, I get
that's
it.
pretty much it.
Well,
so I was just like, boo.
I get it. Anything else happening in your world? Anything else we're talking about?
Call of Duty reached out.
Oh,
yes, very nice.
What happened there?
They just were asking for my information, and I said, am I gonna get these cool boxes in the mail now like everybody else? So when there's like a new season, I get to like wear something cool, or so we'll shall see if I get to any some cool stuff.
That's dope, actually. That's really cool.
I'm excited. I'm happy, but I feel like maybe I'm like last resort because they're struggling. I don't know. No, I pull good numbers when I play Warzone, though. I pull decent numbers.
That's what I think they're looking at. I think they look at Warzone streamers, who's in our top 50. You know what I mean? Who are the top 50 streamers every time?
I'm the best female Warzone player.
Oh my God. I can't even talk about her. I had so many moments where I was sending content with just blank faces to people I know.
Anyways, don't spill the tea yet. But
quick question of the day comes from Jessica R over on Instagram. Jessica wants to know, when we are not streaming, who do you find yourself watching the most as far as content creators in your spare time?
I like to go into a lot of smaller streamers and just say hi, because I like, especially if they like know who I am. And like, so there's two things that I do. Well, what do you do? Who do you watch?
Well, so outside of the homies, right? Outside of like pulling up you or the people that are inside of the community or friends and all that. My biggest are Tim and Nick, obviously, during the day.
Yeah.
And then I do this thing where it sometimes takes a little while, but I like going through TikTok, finding accounts that follow me that I know are streamers and they create content.
Yeah.
And seeing if they have a link to their bio and seeing if they're live. A lot of times they'll have a link and they're just not live.
Yeah.
But every now and then, if I do it for like 20 minutes, I'll eventually pop onto somebody who is live, and that's really cool. Because to your point, it's somebody who I know knows me, they follow me, they know my content, and then be able to pop up, say hi, drop a follow, drop a couple gifted, like that's really cool.
Yeah. No, so like big streamers, Ms. Kiff, XQC, Nick Merckx, Tim.
Who do you like more between Tim and Nick?
I find myself gravitating towards I I guess it depends, but I do like Tim.
Mm-hmm.
I do like Tim, but I do find myself clicking on Nick more.
How about us popping up on Timmy's stream?
I know, that was crazy. We haven't even talked about that.
No, we haven't even really talked about it off stream or anything.
Yeah,
you guys.
no,
Like, this is
but
the first time.
let me finish this thought really quickly, and then we'll get into that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I do like. I like to browse Warzone. I like to go into smaller streamers, and I like to say hi, and I like to see, like, even if they don't know who I am, I talk to them and stuff like that. But it's so crazy to me because I never thought I'd ever be the day where I can jump into a stream and just say hey. And even if the streamer doesn't know, at least someone in their chat knows who I am. And they're like, SWEEETTAILS. Oh, and then if the streamer doesn't know who I am, usually they're like, oh, are you that TikTok girl? I'm the TikTok girl.
You did
And
it.
I'm like, yeah,
you're that
that's
girl.
me.
Yay!
Or what I've been doing recently is I've been going through my Discord list.
Mm-hmm.
All my people that are part of my Discord.
I love doing that.
Because those are the people you know. So I jump in and they're just like, oh my God. And they love it. Like, they freak out. And I just love it. And regardless of it, I always end up dropping. Those are the days that I spend a lot of money because I'm just putting it out. I mean,
spreading love.
Showing love. And that's what it's about. And I think it's really important as a larger content creator, you know, to give back and to support smaller streamers, because we all know the grind. We've all been there.
We were there.
You know, we were there.
And you know that impact. Like, sometimes, I can't tell you how many times you've done that, and then you'll receive a DM later that was like, yo, this has been a really hard month. Like, you have no idea the impact that just made on what's going on. And, like,
yeah,
I was starting to forget, like, to give up and think that this was it. And there's so many of those, like, speed bumps and plateaus along the journey that sometimes, yeah, that little bit of extra love and attention from somebody that you respect and admire just goes the
I try to get the hype trains going.
Yeah.
I'll drop subs, and I'll drop more subs, and I'll get the hype train going, and then I'm like, let's go. So I try to, like, help them out and get, because that's what you want to do, and help them out and get everyone else hype and chat to get them going, because that's always the greatest. But yeah, those would be the people. I'm trying to think. Pokimane, but I'll be honest, I don't really watch Pokimane.
I don't watch her stuff.
Yeah, I haven't been watching her stuff too much recently.
You and Maddie are pretty much the only two, I'd say, outside of the smaller creators.
Yeah.
Two biggest.
And I
creators.
lurk in Maddie's stream.
Maddie falls into the homie list for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people that I'll hop into that I know, and I'm there just to either lurk and to keep them tabbed up, or, you know, sit and watch. I've really been into Deluxe 4 has been playing RP lately a lot. Like, that's his main content majority of the day.
Ooh, yeah.
I had him tabbed up for probably 4 straight hours the other day.
RP is one of those types of content that you can watch for a very long time.
He was breaking up with his girlfriend live on stream, like his in-game girlfriend. And it was so real, it blew my mind, the type of conversation that these two were having. Like, it felt so real, and I was
awesome.
So here for it.
That's who I used to watch Milton.
Mm-hmm.
Milton, I used to watch him a lot for the RP scene. And the other person I actually used to watch all the time when I was working at the gym was Kit Boga with the phone scams. I do love his content.
Mm-hmm.
I used to that's who I used to have tabbed up all the time. But yeah, no, I think that's awesome though.
I love it.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So yeah, the Timmy thing. Now we can get back on this.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Do we know who did it? Who donated and said it?
He said it so fast on stream, and I haven't gone back to actually look at the VOD. But
who sent it to you?
My community did. My community was like, yo, you guys were just mentioned on Tim's stream. And I was like, what? Like, you're bullshitting. And then the clip started coming in. People went back and clipped it and sent it.
I haven't gone through my DMs, and I saw a few that some people had sent to me, but my DMs are so backed up, so I just haven't. But I think that's awesome. He's just like, oh, I don't know. But you could tell that, like, he felt like it should have been something he knew.
Which is really funny.
That's why he responded that way, because he was like, no offense. Like, I don't know what that is. No offense, because you know what I mean? So it kind of was like, okay, so maybe, you know, it could be a big podcast that he just has never heard about. So that's why he's like, oh, I don't know.
Yo, shout out to the homies, whoever promoted it.
Yeah, thank you guys. I think that's really awesome. Part of me sometimes wants me to, like, go into, like, a Tim stream and drop, like, $1,000 and just do this big, huge fucking
I'm here.
Wow, you know what I mean? And just be like, follow me on Twitch. I'm just kidding. No, but, like, drop it and just be like, because he has, like, a huge alert for it, and it gets played in stream, but, like, putting a message with it, because
We need to have
Unfortunately.
we need to have an honesty moment, you and I, right now.
What?
Do you ever? I don't know the term for this.
It's a loaded question. What?
I don't know the term for this. I'm gonna call it. Basically, do you ever go into a stream and use your check mark as a fucking big dick to try to get a streamer? Like Tim and Nick. Tim and Nick are too big. You know what I mean? But like
their chats move so fast, though.
Correct. There's no way with them. But you know, there's streamers that are 5,000 that they're not moving as fast.
Yeah.
And you come in with the check mark, and obviously they notice you right off the rip.
Well, of course. Why do you think partner streamers go into other streams like that all the time?
You do it for sure. You do it for sure.
I haven't. It's not something that I normally do, but that's why. Like, for example, like. Yeah, I like when I had first gotten partnered and I was partnered for a little while, of course I used to go into streams and it's like, it's a flex, but that's why a lot of streamers have a stigma against partner streamers in their chat.
Yeah.
So like, I'm a lurker. I'm gonna be honest. Like I usually lurk unless it's a smaller streamer, but if there's like 1,000 viewers or something like that, like I just don't, I know how I feel. I don't really care if a partnered streamer comes into my chat. I've been having a lot more partners coming in. I'm just not favoring them. Correct. Like I talk to them like I talk with anybody else, and if I see a name, like you know what I mean, like I talk to them, and if they message and say hey, and my chat's moving really fast because everyone says hi, I don't specifically just target my partner streamer and say hi back to them. I'm not like that. You know, and everyone else has the same exact idea too, because they want to come in and they want to kind of promote themselves. There's a sweet spot in viewership and chat and how fast chat's moving, to where you can enter into a chat and start talking. And of course the partner check mark for a lot of people are like, ooh, and then sometimes you enter into a stream and people are like, oh, I got a partnered streamer in here. Hey, and blah, 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 you know? So needless to say, it's definitely a marketing thing, but there is a reason why a lot of streamers do hide their check mark too, because of it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, but I don't go into the bigger streamers. I don't even talk in Cruz's chat because I just don't want to take away from her stream. I'm not saying like anybody takes away from my stream when they say hi in my chat if they're partnered, but I just I don't know. I'm a lurker. I'm a lurker unless it's like a smaller streamer. I don't know. Yeah.
I get it. Listen, I've done it before with, especially, I'll do it a lot with like raids and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll raid. I very rarely raid up. You know, I try to raid down, try to bring my community to somebody else.
Don't even get me started on that, dude.
But I'll do it if there's somebody that like, I'm like, yo, I would love to be in touch with this individual. You know what I mean?
I get so frustrated because I feel like I know that I'm a larger streamer now, but I'm not like big, right? People are like, you are a big streamer. Yeah, but on the scale of what everyone else is at, like I'm not downplaying it, guys. I know I am a larger streamer, but on the scale of
we're
like
always
all the
looking
others
forward.
Exactly. So, but sometimes I'm like, you know, there's been like 3 times where like we're going to raid up and we're going to see how it goes. And every single time I've raided up, it's been fucking shit.
How high are you
and
rating
it's
up?
Sad. Not crazy. I
Like,
raided into
5,
a popular
10,000.
No, I'm talking like 4,000. So I'm raiding in with over 1,000 people.
Yeah.
So a 4,000 viewership with 1,000 raid is a pretty big help for that person, I think.
Oh yes.
You know, so and just I don't know. So I raided into somebody, and it just someone that I look up to and someone that I've always loved their content, because I'm like, oh, I can finally do this, right? Finally, like I love it. It's just an achievement that you're like, yeah. You know, usually I would, and I regretted it. I wish that I could have sent that 1,000 raid to a smaller streamer.
Yeah, and blowing their mind. And
do that. And I normally raid smaller too. I always raid smaller. And once in a while I'll be like, let's do a higher raid and see what happens. And then it's just every time. And everyone in Discord's like, you know, sorry. Like, you can just tell I'm like, sorry guys. Like, you know, it kind of backfired. But it's like, I could have done that and changed someone else's. But instead I tried. But I don't do it for the clout.
Yeah.
I do it because this is someone that I had looked up to, and that I just really wanted to show my appreciation and be like, here, like, I'm really happy. Like 1,000 raid
That's big.
Might not be a big deal for that person because they average 4,000 viewers, 5,000. We're at the time 4,000, 5,000 viewers, right?
Yeah, but I still think that's
But,
a big, like anybody who's
that should be a big enough. That should be a big enough. Then, and I'm not even talking in the middle of a game match, in a lobby waiting to start a game. Hey, SWEEETTAILS, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. And then just, and the whole entire chat was Team Tails. No, nothing else after that. And you know what? Thank you for the acknowledgement. That's great. That's great. Thank you. You did nothing wrong in that aspect. You said thank you. But like come
on.
And the thing is with me is that I know for a fact that this person knows who I am or at least recognizes the name.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that because I'm like cocky and stuff like that. I'm just saying I know for a fact, like, so it makes me believe that, I don't know, maybe they're not a fan of me, and that's okay. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
You know what? It is what it is, and sometimes life is tough. And even though I look up to her, this person,
life is tough.
But I will. I'll never raid up again unless it's a friend. I've already realized. I'd rather put it into the smaller content creators that appreciate it more, that actually care, that are like, oh my god. This is life-changing.
The other group of people that I've been raiding into periodically, and I do it probably twice a month, and my community loves it, is musicians. Not DJs.
Really?
Not DJs. I'll go through the list. I'll hop down.
I'm a DJ.
And I'll skip past all the DJs and bot accounts that are just playing music on their stream. And I'll try to find somebody who's live playing music and doing like song requests. And we'll raid in, and people just have a fucking field day with it. They love it.
There's a lot of talented people on Twitch.
Super talented. And people that are just, there was one guy, his name was Paulie. He's from Australia. Big dude like me. And he was just playing, he was doing a live gig at like a bar or something like that when we raided in, but he had his Twitch up at the same time. And we brought in, at that time, I think it was like 80 something people and just hyped him up. And 30 minutes later, the majority of those people were still there because he was just jamming out. Like, it's just vibe music.
That's actually a good idea. I haven't even looked at the only category I ever really raid into is Warzone. I forgot that there's other categories. I got to look into those.
Yeah, musicians, they're so grateful for it. And they just don't know what Twitch is. So like they start getting, like the other day we did one, this was 2 Sundays ago. And the guy was like, what is a hype train? And why do I have one? And everyone's like, hype, 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 hype.
I love it. It's such a wholesome and like humbling moment, you know? So
I know.
But yeah, you just have to, I try to have my moderators find people to raid into before I stream or an hour before I end stream, try to have them because, you know, I genuinely want to reward the people that are actually putting time into their content, that aren't lazy, that you can always tell as soon as you enter into a stream. This is very important, so listen up, especially if you're a new streamer. People will judge you within the first minute of them being in that stream.
Or less. And
you can tell, or less. It's an instant thing. I can click on a stream and I can be like, I like this or I don't like it. And that's just the truth. So I like to raid into people that put the time into their content. You can always tell because their alerts, their panels, their overlays, everything.
Yep.
I don't raid into people that have one panel that says, donate here. I hate that. It annoys the fuck out of me. That you don't have the time, and you can't tell me you don't have the money either because there's free panels you can download off of Google. Like, I don't know, it's just one of my things.
It's an energy thing. I mean, I can tell just by looking at somebody, and then the other thing that you didn't, I agree with everything you said.
Yeah.
The other thing that I'll pay attention to is the title of the stream. I don't just
really?
want like,
I didn't even think of that.
100%. If it just says like Warzone grinding or freaking 500 wins, like I don't care.
Wow, you know what? I never thought of that. I always thought titles were just like waste of time.
But I mean, if they're actually thought like, you know, for a smaller streamer, like if I'm looking at it and all of a sudden it says like good vibes only, beers with the squad, like I'd rather raid into that person than 500 wins super sweat player.
I think I do their thumbnail too, like whatever their face is frozen at for the actual thumbnail too. I wish you could choose your thumbnail, but not like a thumbnail like for YouTube. Like I wish you could like, I wish you could somehow be able to choose, like have the different frames and let your moderators choose one from your stream to use, because that's everything. That's what captures people to come in. To be honest,
the problem is that it updates so often. I think it updates every couple of minutes. It's literally live capturing whatever's going on in the stream at that moment.
I know, but wouldn't it be cool if you could pick which one you wanted? Thumbnails are everything.
They are. Yeah, it's that initial reaction.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of everything, you guys, we appreciate all the reviews that you guys do, and we got a brand new one for you today, so let's get into it.
Yeah.
What did you write?
It must be a good review.
Hey, what did you write?
Is it bad?
And now, a review from you.
All right, we got a review today from eman1430. I said this name right?
I
This
think so.
time
That's
did
how
it
I would have
Okay,
done it.
good. The title is The Real Dynamic Duo. Comment. These two personalities together is the definition of true chemistry. They talk gaming, content creation, and other topics, mixing in comedy while keeping everything fresh and up to date. Thank you for the podcast. 5 star.
Let's go.
5 out of 5 stars. We don't accept anything less.
We did not break our 100 mark.
Of what?
We're trying to get total reviews. We're trying to cross over 100.
Oh, how many do we have?
I think we're at like 98 or something like that.
Oh,
we got a
well,
couple
fuck.
more.
God damn it, guys. Come on.
Get out there. Create
so
new
hard?
bot accounts and
Is
push
it
us
so
over.
hard? Is it so hard to ask you guys to write a goddamn review? Really?
It's a tough.
Come on.
It's a tough time out there in these streets. You know what I mean?
I'll give you a hug.
Will you?
Yeah, or I'll make out with you if you leave a review.
Whoa!
I want to know everything.
I want to know everything. What's the news?
Now, it's time for News and Noteworth.
News.
I'm a good kisser.
I got.
I am. It's all about the kissing. It is.
I like.
It doesn't matter how big your pee-pee is. It doesn't matter what you look like or anything. Well, it does matter what you look like. Never mind. But
I like to kiss
it's-
with no lips, all teeth. That's my go-to, and just.
I like to do that too.
Yeah, that bone on bone action. That's what. Whoa, okay,
All
hold
right.
on.
Well, that was
News from around the
okay.
industry.
Okay, Bear. Wow.
We'll go ahead and attack the biggest thing that's out there right now, which is definitely all of the leaking news for the new Call of Duty. Vanguard coming to us soon. Tons and tons and tons of data starting to come out. Again, I feel like every time, right around this time of year, we start to get on these hype trains of let's talk about this, let's talk about that. But we're starting to see some reports from big name people that are very, very interesting. Specifically, Sensor, who is, if you guys don't know who Sensor is, massive Call of Duty player, like a 2-time national champion player.
That's awesome.
Came out and got a sneak peek at it originally. Call of Duty let him have a sneak peek at it. And I believe his exact quote was, "This is going to be the best Call of Duty of all time." Things that
Wait.
are...
The new what?
The game is called Vanguard. So it's a WW2 themed Call of Duty. They've already said that it's going to have Warzone integration. It's going to be a brand new Warzone map, still using Cold War and Modern Warfare weapons on the Modern Warfare engine, just slightly improved. There's going to be an anti-cheat released day one with it. They're going to have an interactive ranked playlist with it. Vibrant colors, incredible camos, apparently. Like, literally every leaked piece of data from this is saying that this thing's going to be massive.
I knew that they were working on something. That is what they're doing. Because you can't sit here and tell me that all these people are going to be complaining about hackers going on and all this stuff. You know why? It's because they're putting everything into the new one. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. They literally just said they have everything, and that's it. And I think what people need to understand is that there is not a snap of your finger fix. I know that they did come out and say they banned 50,000 accounts, right? They're trying, right? But
the other thing that they're starting to do, though, is they're starting to do IP bans, which is huge. Not just banning accounts.
So we're seeing something. So that's why I'm just like,
yeah.
That's why I'm like, you just, as frustrating as it might be, just give it time. Like, I think what people have to understand is that BR just came out 3 years ago, not even. Okay, right? Fortnite, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then here comes Warzone and Apex and whatever, right? BR, Battle Royale, just came
relatively
out.
new, yes.
There is no instructional manual on how to do it. So the hacker situation obviously is an issue. And this just goes to show you that they've been working on something, which I said, and I've said this in the past podcasts. you can't expect a huge company like that to, obviously it's a big problem. People are leaving the game to not be doing something in the background. They are. So like people just need to understand it takes time. I think the only thing people wish is that they came out and said that they were doing that and just so people could stay up to date in what's going on.
Yep.
That makes me so happy though.
I mean,
because
you're seeing a lot of big people who have gotten a chance to play this say it's incredible. You're seeing employees.
I'm so excited.
I forget the name of the employee, but there was an employee that came out that basically said they had an anti-cheat ready to go. And then he had to backtrack to say it's ready to go, but we're going to drop it with Vanguard.
That's why, because they're being smart about it.
Yeah.
Because why would they drop the anti-cheat right now when Warzone has its, they want a big comeback. That's what they're doing. They're being fucking smart about it. Because again, a company that is a multi-million-dollar company, obviously they have an anti-cheat, but they're going to strategically fit. When does the game come out?
I know that actually by the time you guys hear this podcast, my guess is that the actual announcement, there's going to be an announcement this week. I think it's on Wednesday. That is all the details, release date, some in-game look, what's actually been working on.
October is
usually when they do it. Yeah, it's late October, early November.
October is usually when they release the new game. Yeah,
that's COD season.
I'm really excited. I am a CODian through and through. I've grew up on Call of Duty. It is my life and my soul. And to hear that this one's gonna come out, so it's gonna have a campaign. Is that what they're saying?
Yep, we're probably gonna have a campaign, a multiplayer. I mean, all that good stuff. But again, we don't know without the announcement. A lot of this stuff has obviously been focused around Warzone and what does it mean for Warzone, because that's the big thing that everyone's asking about. But yeah,
new map, dude.
Yeah, an entirely new, not just like a revamped Verdansk again, but an entirely new map. I've seen reports and rumors that it's 33% bigger, which we were talking about this live on stream yesterday. I don't know if
is that
necessarily
a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know. So the counter to that is if it's bigger, you probably can include more people. So maybe they're trying to keep up with Battlefield and do 200 people lobbies. But I said this live on stream. I was like, I've never been in a Warzone match where I was like, I wish there was more people here.
No, I think it's perfectly. I think it's perfectly balanced. So, it'll be interesting to see that. You know what? But this is the thing, right? The new game's gonna come out. People are gonna shit all over it because people always shit all over everything. You know what I mean? But, and they'll just have to tweak it and get to good. It took a while for the Warzone stuff to be tweaked and make it better than what it is. Besides the hacker I just think Warzone as a whole is a good game. I played it last Friday, and I had people coming in saying Warzone's unplayable. Warzone is Apex is GOAT, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't care what I just, if you don't like the game, you don't like the game because you're frustrated about it. You can't come in here and tell me it's unplayable, because I'm playing it right now and I'm having fucking fun. And I'll be honest with you, we actually were doing really well. We were placing top 10 the whole entire time, second place, third place, fourth place. And I honestly thought the lobbies were a lot more fun than they ever have been. We ran into 2 hackers. That was it. One game we should have won. The hacker at the end came through and kills. We should have won that. But you know what? I was like, guys, we still played really well. I was dropping 7-8 kills a game, and I never fucking do that. And I'm like, oh my God, like I was into it. It was definitely the G Fuel though. 30% off with code TAILS if you just understand. But no, for real though, I love it. I have fun. I don't care what people say.
So my counter to that, and we run into a ton of them because I'm in really hard lobbies, mostly because I play with fucking demons, like people that are
so good.
They are. I'm not. I'm just a little kid that they had to bring with them. Their mom said so. Listen,
what would that make me though? If you were a little kid, that would make me we would asshole stepsister.
No, we'd just be together. Like they'd be out there, slide canceling around, and we'd just be like holding each other's hands, like just running. Yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
Oh my God.
No, but like we run into a ton of hackers in lobbies, way more than we should, because we're in higher KD lobbies. So my counter to that has just been not to give a fuck.
I don't
like
care.
To stop caring about where we place and how many kills I have. Just have fun playing the game. Do stupid shit. Grab a chopper. Blow it up. Like, go try to run somebody over. Just stop caring about it so much. And I've had a lot of success with that, and that's why I still play the game as much as I do. But yeah, to your point, all of this stuff is going to be immense. I think it's going to be extremely, extremely good for Call of Duty, assuming it's all true. But to have a game that comes back, because Cold War was, I still boot up Cold War. I was playing multiplayer last week, and I was like, this feels like a beta. It feels like an unfinished project. So to come rallying back with something.
But like, why? Let me ask you why. Because for me, and I've played a lot of Call of Duties, I love Team Deathmatch. I was just playing Cold War on some
I think the movement
Saturday night.
I think the movement feels clunky. The refresh rate is weird. A lot of the gun mechanics and operating stature is very, very, it's not as fluid as a lot of Call of Duties. And then there's little moments like if you call in a chopper gunner and you look up at have you ever looked at the actual thing that's flying above you? The plane looks normal, but the bullets that come out literally look like a comic book when it goes like boom, pow, and there's like it looks so cheap. It looks so cheap.
They're just not putting any money into it anymore because people already wrote it off. I mean, when the game first came out, I genuinely enjoyed it. I never shit talk it. The
servers are trash, by the way. We tried to do a community night where we tried to do prop hunt as a full community, and we got one game out of 8 attempts to load.
It is because it's just not their priority anymore because people already have but I will say I do heavily enjoy their multiplayer maps they've come out with. They came out with a new maps. They've got like paintball. I love when they bring back old school maps.
Mm-hmm.
And they have brought in some new maps, and I genuinely enjoy it. I was grinding out multiplayer Cold War because I was trying to get my Mac up and going because I still haven't leveled up my Mac yet, and I'm like, fuck, I need to do that. But just to level up the guns, and I've said this before, and I say it again, I'm a team deathmatch person through and through, hardcore. I can sit here, grind it out, and play music in the background and just chill and drink and just like zone in. And I'm a very high pace. I like high-paced kills. That's why BR has never been my cup of tea. You know? Really has. Did your dog just fart, or was that you?
No, he's snoring.
No, you farted. Just don't lie. Did you just throw a pen at it?
Wake up.
You just throw a pen at your dog?
I hit him in the tummy. Wake up.
But overall, I don't know. I just Cold War for me, I think the campaign was beyond epic, though. The graphics in Cold War.
I never did that. I literally have talked with people because I've heard it's actually not that long about doing that on a stream.
It's not. You should. It's really good. And that's where they, because that's what Call of Duty used to be. You used to play the campaign and you play multiplayer before BR came out. And that was the fun part about it. And I'll tell you is I do miss those days. I sometimes wish there wasn't a BR for Call of Duty. I miss people focusing on team deathmatch, and like that was and then the lobbies used to be so competitive, and it was just a different atmosphere.
Last night we switched over and played Search after we did Warzone Community Night, and I maintained actually decent viewers. I think we were, it's 1 a.m.
Search is fun.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. and I think we were still 70 plus.
I really wish it was popular. All it takes is. The way this industry works is all it takes is a few big streamers to play a game and to make it popular. Right. And I just wish there was more big streamers out there that played them so that it would be fun again.
It'd pick back up.
Take a break on Apex, take a break on BR Warzone, and play some Search and Destroy.
Right,
of course, exactly. But it is what it is. So I'm excited for the new game, though. It'll be fun.
Back 4 Blood officially released its beta. We were talking a little bit about the anticipation of it. I got a chance to play it. Feels like a beta. I'm not going to speak too much on it. I wasn't overly blown away by it, but I also enjoyed it at the same time. It didn't
haven't played it yet.
It was, it's fun, but it's not like I'm ready to get back into it or I'm so excited for the launch fun. It is exactly what it is. I'm hoping that it's a traditional beta in the sense of they're really just trying to get feedback on gameplay, on mechanics. They're trying to iron out some bugs, and they're really trying to keep a lot of the systems under wrap. You know what I mean? As far as what's actually going to be happening in the game. If it's truly this vanilla, it's going to have a tough time. There's a little bit more depth to it. It'll be better. That's the bottom line.
People are asking me if I was going to try it.
You got to have I would say you got to have the full squad. You got to have a team of 4. And it's a good, just kind of vibe game, just hanging around, not like
Call of Duty Zombies.
Kind of, yeah, in that same kind of sense where you're not like you don't have to overly be paying attention to what's going on.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like you can talk to chat, you can run around, you can mow people down. I have ADHD,
so I don't really concentrate on something for too long.
But I have big hopes for it. I hope it does well. I think a game like that has a lot of value, but we'll see.
I never played Left 4 Dead, so I don't really have any expectations or opinions on Back 4 Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's worth.
I
the
don't
beta's
know.
free. It's open public beta right now, so it might be worth hopping in either on stream or off stream and just get a sense for
Maybe
it.
I'll play it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We gotta finish It Takes Two.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out of town.
Oh shit.
I started a new job. If you guys don't know, I'm busy.
You are busy,
I
but
know.
congrats on the new job. That's
you.
awesome.
It's gonna be good.
He's now a certified sugar daddy. I'm just letting you know.
Ooh.
You need to put that in your Hinge profile or your Bumble profile.
Certified sugar daddy.
Sugar zaddy.
No, I'm off of Bumble's crazy. I can't keep up with Bumble. I don't like Bumble. I'm off of Bumble.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Hinge will stay. Speaking of other games and what to expect, Blizzard, specifically with a bunch of their upcoming, and this is no surprise, but with all the allegations and everything, have lost a ton of key membership players and employees with all the allegations around the sexual harassment stuff.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Blizzard. Okay.
Activision and Blizzard are this.
I can't keep all these companies straight, and I cannot be the only one to think this way, right? So you have Epic Games. What the fuck does Epic make?
I think Epic is a platform, kind of like Steam.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense because I've played a couple of games for them. Okay. But they don't have any. Valorant is what?
I think it plays
Origin?
on Epic. Yeah, I don't know.
It
I don't
plays
play
on
Valorant.
Epic. No. It plays on. Valorant plays on Epic. I can't keep them all straight. And then you've got Origin, which is Apex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Blizzard, which is Activision Warzone.
Yes, they're the same company. And they also
Blizzard
do
and Activision.
World of Warcraft. They do like the Diablo games.
So Activision does World of Warcraft.
Blizzard does.
Okay, so Blizzard's the big thing, and then inside Blizzard, there's Activision specifically for Call of Duty.
They're two companies that are they're the same. They're the same company.
You look like you're resembling a nutsack with your fists underneath your mouth. That's great. So that your head is the type of the dick, and it's chode.
Oh. You said
just
only
kidding.
kissing matters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pee-pee's small. It's okay. Okay, so continue what you're saying. My bad. Sorry.
Did you say pee-pee's small? It's okay.
I don't know what I said. I don't know.
Right,
Sometimes
anyways,
I say stuff. I don't know.
They lost. So basically, they had 4 people that were in executive positions for the upcoming Diablo 4, which I know is highly anticipated. They've lost 3 of them, including their main project director. So, needless to say, if you're really into MMO games, if you're really into Blizzard games and everything that's going on there, you might have to wait on a couple of releases because it's going to be a while.
Those people that leave are going to regret it.
I think they're
That's all I
leaving
gotta say.
because of sexual harassment claims. So I think they're
they're men though, correct?
Yes.
Are
I
you
think
saying that?
I think they're
hold on a
being
second.
forced out.
I thought you meant they were leaving because of
No.
what's going on and they don't stand for what's happening.
No, I think that they're
because of
avoiding
the
termination
Good.
and leaving. Yes.
Good.
Very, very
Bye.
good.
Take the fucking trash out, you motherfuckers.
Yes.
Bye. Good. Okay, that's a good thing then.
Except I'm
So
going to steal
that's
your
fine.
I'm going to steal your quote now. They're going to regret it. They're going to regret leaving.
No, I meant that because I thought they were leaving because they were like, we can't work for a company that. No. They're
They should be out. Bye.
They
Get
should
outta
be
here.
out. Good. And you know what? Everyone should be patient because they're doing stuff because they know they were probably gonna get fired. But that's the sad part about it is I wish that they were more fired because then it looks better for Activision Blizzard because they're doing something about it. But they probably were going to be anyway.
They
So
know.
Blizzard
And so they're trying to
they
stay
knew it
ahead
was
of
gonna happen. So that's why, yeah. But everyone should be patient with those games then. Knowing that there's certain steps are getting taken care of, the
More
bad
important
people are
shit than
leaving.
when your release date is.
Exactly. So everyone better chill out and not come for them and make them feel, let it happen, let it play out. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. I mean, I've never been a big MMO person, but I know that Diablo has a very large following.
It does. I enjoy it, but yeah, it's very, very big, and the same with World of Warcraft. Obviously, I mean, World of Warcraft's been huge for how long? So another piece of news that I think is really, really crazy to me, Amouranth, who we've talked about multiple times on this podcast for her ASMR ear licking.
I watch it sometimes. I've always said, just because I don't agree with what she did before, but I've always said that I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah.
I follow her on Twitch. I've got nothing against her and I like her. Like I've always followed her since my beginning. I think the bending over stuff, and that was more of the other woman, the other girl that was doing it. Yeah, Indie Fox. So, and I know that she was just doing it to compete and stuff, but like, so like I do follow her, and I've clicked on her streams many times when she's doing the ear licking streams. It's definitely an interesting sound. I see how it can be relaxing, but and then I don't watch it unless she's doing it. You know what I really enjoy? Her IRL stuff with her horses.
I don't think I've seen any IRL stuff with horses.
Yeah, she's got some horses, and she will take
Is it horse
and do an
licking
IRL stream. No, but she'll brush her horses out and stuff like that and take care of them. And I love horses, so I'll watch it.
Have you seen the amount of money that this girl makes on her OnlyFans and shit, by the way?
There's
Completely
numbers
random.
out there. I'm not
she talked
surprised.
about it on a podcast. So she was a podcast that someone took a clip of. I saw it on TikTok, but she basically was telling the other person, hey, you should start an OnlyFans. And if you start it, I'll promote you on mine, and we'll see if that can jumpstart you. They must be good friends. I don't know.
Yeah.
And the other person was a guy. He goes, I haven't really ever thought about that. I mean, how much money do you like even make? And she's like, it's a good amount of money. And he's like, what's a good amount of money? And she was like, well, my biggest month last year was like August or something like that. And she says 1.5 million in a month. 1.5 million fucking dollars.
That's like
month.
Corinna. What's the girl on Twitter that's popular? She showed her tits in there, but Amouranth does full nude.
Yeah, correct. Oh yeah, she's full on. Yes, deep down the rabbit hole.
I'm just surprised that
that's so much money.
I know, it's a lot. That's why all these women do it, but that's what it takes for full nudes like that.
Yeah, well, and she has already the massive, like follower base to be able to.
Yeah.
To bring in that.
And isn't her husband like rich or something?
No clue.
Already?
Yeah, he is now.
She's married.
He is now.
No, she's married and he already has money, I think.
Good God. I don't know. Anyway, here's the news.
Honestly,
August 13th, which was this past weekend. This is why you need to be protective of kind of where you live and all that. A fire was started outside of her house, and authorities later determined that it was arson, meaning that somebody, apparently not a big fan, burned down a trash can in front of her house.
Probably an evil girlfriend who's upset and butthurt that her boyfriend watches her.
How rich would that be? Ooh, juicy drama.
Yeah.
How great would that be?
With that amount of money and what she does, I hope that she does have like a gated house, though. I'm assuming she has to have a gated house.
I have no idea.
I mean,
no clue.
Because with the type of content that she has, you either have people that like you or you piss people off.
Correct. And that's
you have to be so
that's
careful.
where she at this point has created such a what's the word I'm looking for? Contrasting, like there's no gray area, right? With most creators, there's a huge gray area.
Yeah.
There's a very small on each side, whether you love them or you hate them. But most of it is just like, yeah, they're fine. She has eliminated. You either like her or you don't.
Yep, exactly.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, just always be careful of what information you're putting out there and all that kind of stuff. And
stresses me out.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's why we get the big attack dogs, right? That's why Nala's ready at any given moment.
This is not Nala. This is Callie. This is Callie.
Who's Callie?
I got my parents' puppy.
Oh, hi, Callie.
Say hi. Yeah, you're so cute. Yeah. She's been with me for the last 2 days, so
that's awesome.
She's having a lot of fun.
How did the dog machine turn out, by the way? The little ball shooter that you got.
Nala's like scared of it. She just doesn't get that she needs to put the ball in the hole. It works, but I'd rather just throw it. You know what I mean? But when my arm gets tired,
I'm so dainty.
I'll just use the machine. You know.
The last piece of news I was going to give you guys, it's been a little while since we did this, but I pulled it up earlier today. It looks like it actually really hasn't changed that much from where it was earlier today. Just an update on what games are being played right now on Twitch. What's the leaderboard look like for viewers right now?
Apex.
So let's go through it. So Just Chatting is in the #1 spot. No surprise. I think it's been there almost every single time.
It always is.
Number 2 is Minecraft. I don't know how that game still has such a huge freaking following. Have you ever played Minecraft? I have zero interest in Minecraft.
Big streamers still play it.
I know.
I don't get into it. I can't. I don't. Me too. I've played it, and then I don't know. I like to kill people and shoot them, blow them up.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty. Minecraft is too timid for me.
GTA, which I assume is a lot of RP, is in number 3.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, Valorant is in number 4.
That's because a lot of the big female
They're looking for
gamers
other
play it too.
alternatives. Yeah, they're looking for a lot of different alternatives. Apex in 5, Fortnite in 6, Counter-Strike
Over Warzone.
League of Legends over Warzone. And then Warzone right now is sitting in, what is this, 7th, 8th, some 8th spot?
Oh shit.
Yeah, 8th spot right now on the leaderboards.
Well, Fortnite had their new season.
Yep.
The Ariana Grande concert.
Yep.
And a lot of bigger streamers are going back and playing it, and
correct.
Ninja's back on that grind. So that I'm not surprised that that's going to make its way back up. But
there's just more diversity. But it blew my mind. It's way different now than it was earlier today. But earlier today, I kid you not, Warzone had only 20,000 more viewers on Twitch than Dead by Daylight. When we started recording this podcast episode, I had this up, and it only had 20,000 more viewers.
But that just goes to show you, because all those viewers are based on those big streamers. That's why you don't play it. Literally, Tim and Nick together are 100,000 viewers.
Yes, correct.
Taken away from that from the genre.
And then you got Cloaksy, who's always on that grind with them, usually in the same party, and they're massive. I mean, and obviously that helps Apex. But like Tim right now has 57,000 viewers, almost 58,000, and he's playing Warzone. I mean, he's the reason why they're where they are. I mean, without
Tim is playing Warzone again?
If Tim was not playing Warzone right now as I'm recording this, if I took those viewers away from Warzone, more people would be watching Rainbow Six Siege than Warzone.
Oh my God, I'm actually really happy that Tim is playing Warzone right now.
Yeah, he's on it as we speak.
Good.
Same with Swag's on.
Good. Like I said, it's just gonna be a wave. Apex and Warzone are completely different. They're gonna go back to Warzone because that's what they're good at. That's what they know.
That's what they enjoy.
They're playing Apex because they wanted to give it a go. But like I know Nick's been like, but
you can tell watching Nick. He's trying to sell his Apex Switch. He does not like it as much as he liked Warzone.
No,
he just does not. I watched a considerable amount of his Apex gaming, and he's good at the game. It's just
different.
It's just not his game style. And he's creating videos where he's talking about why it's a better game and how it's actually a harder game to master and things like that.
I do agree that it is harder.
Oh, I completely agree. There's a huge skill gap. But very, very obvious he does not enjoy playing it as much as I think he likes
when
Warzone.
he's playing Warzone.
Correct. But that's the news for you guys as far as everything there. We did want to bring back, we've been so news heavy lately. We wanted to bring back a little bit of nonsense. So let's get in to a very quick segment of Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
Here's a hypothetical question.
This is just hypothetical.
Would you rather?
God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Now the real question is,
Would you rather?
All right.
Would you rather do a mom or a dad? I would take the dad.
I will take the mom. This is easy
take both.
peasy. All right, I got some top Would You Rather questions, a full generator over here. Give me a number 1 through, I don't know. There's a bunch on here. Give me a number 1 through like 100.
69.
Nice. Right off the rip. Would you rather be a famous but ridiculed, so like a hated famous person, or just a normal person?
A normal person.
You think?
Yeah, I don't want to be hated for no.
What are the pros and cons of being like super famous?
You're rich.
Yeah, assumingly. And
no. And you can, but if you're hated, then you don't get, I mean, especially in today's society, there's cancel culture is real, and sponsorships, people don't fuck around with that. They will drop you so fast.
True.
So I'd rather be a normal person, to be honest with you.
I guess we talked about this.
It just comes down to money, though. That's the only thing that's intriguing about being a famous person is money. And the people that you meet, maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe you're hated because you're Don't look at me like that. Give me the fucking word. You know what what word I'm talking about. Misportrayed, misconveyed.
Miscongeniality.
No, now you're making me think of that movie. Sandra Bullock's so hot. Misconstrued. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I get it. I know what you're saying. I think I agree with you. Upon initial thought, I thought, no, being famous would be pretty dope. But you're right. With cancel culture and the way that today's society is, if you were hated and you were famous, like, it would just not be a good time. Not a good time. Yeah.
You can make you could make a crying YouTube apology video though. That might help you, or people might troll you even more for that.
Would you rather never be able to wear pants or never be able to wear shorts?
Never be able to wear pants because I love my leggings. No, wait. What? Never be able to wear shorts. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Because I love my leggings.
I'm the opposite.
Well, yeah, but you're sweaty, so it makes sense, Bear.
I am clean.
Yes, you are. You're sweaty. Don't lie.
I'm a big dude.
Let me see your hair on your legs. Show me your leg. How hairy is it? Oh, you actually don't have a lot of hair.
Oh, yeah, I do. It's just the camera.
Keep rubbing it like that.
You like this?
Wait, hold on a second.
That's our thumbnail.
That's the thumbnail. At least you're not wearing socks with those sandals, or I'd punch you in your face.
No, I'm not. I've never been that guy. Never been that guy.
You're not good. Good.
Yeah, I just would always, as a bigger, would always rather be cold than hot, and so like never being able to wear shorts would be just
okay.
awful.
Actually, no. Yeah, but shorts for men are different than shorts for women. You don't wear shorts like women. Our whole thighs and our whole legs showing. Men's shorts are.
You don't know what kind of shorts I wear. Yo, I get those. I get those nice little thigh highs. You know what I mean? Listen. When you got, you know, these right here. You put them to work out on these streets.
He's not slapping his leg, by the way. If you're listening. I'm just kidding. He's slapping his leg.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Give me another one. What's another one?
Pick another number. What do you got?
Pick a number. 50
what?
26.
Oh my God, going back. 26 says, would you rather be an unimportant character in the last movie you saw, The Suicide Squad?
John Cena. Just kidding.
Or an unimportant character in the last book you read? What was the last book you read? I don't read books. I'm going to be honest.
So would I rather be a character in Suicide Squad or Twilight?
Was that really it? Yo, let's go.
Absolutely a character in Twilight, an unimportant character in Twilight, because if there's I want to live in a world where vampires are real. Because I want to.
How long ago was this? Please tell me, like 2 weeks.
No, I haven't read a book since fucking high school, beginning of high school. God, I haven't read a book unless you're talking about like history class and like actual like books. No, like an actual, but yeah, it'd be Twilight was probably the last book I ever read. It was a long ass time ago. It was back when reading books were cool, and now you just play video games. So, you know.
Would you rather only be able to use forks and never be able to use a spoon?
Wait, what about you? Hold on a second. And you answer the question.
I mean, movie. I just don't read books.
Because you don't read books, exactly.
I just don't read books.
Yeah, you noob.
Oh my God, here's a great question. Would you rather? Oh, I already know this answer. Never mind. I already know. The question is, would you rather only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe? It's gotta be.
Oh my God. I can't believe you're talking about this right now because I have to tell you something.
What?
I was 1v1ing yesterday with Giraffe. She's a member in my community. And I said, give me one fact about a giraffe. Because your name's Giraffe. You have to have facts about, right? Okay, you give me a fact about a bear.
I could give you lots of facts about bears. Which ones do you
want?
Go
for it. Let me hear it. No, give me one right now. Go.
Polar bears are nearly extinct.
Well, that's a fact everyone fucking... give me a good fact!
Bears can run damn near as fast as about 40 miles per hour at full speed.
Oh, wow. I'd like to see that. I can run 41 miles an hour, so I'd be able to outrun them.
Well, look at you. Bears can climb faster than they can run. Think about that for a second. That makes sense.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Okay, so giraffe, right? So I said, give me one fact, right? She goes, well, it's not really a fact, but have you ever heard what a giraffe sounds like? I'm like, what do you mean?
It's the best!
And I'm like, what do you mean? And she goes, I was like, okay. I was like, what? Like, giraffes sound like with their tongue. I don't fucking know. And she goes, no. She's like, they have a sound. I was like, okay. I was like, I need you to give this to stream. So we've got like 1,800 people watching. I'm like, we need to hear what a giraffe sounds like. I need to hear this. And she's like, okay, here you go. I literally thought she sounded like a dying fucking cat.
Yes,
bro.
That's what they sound like.
She's like, YouTube it. And I YouTubed it. I was like, oh my God. They're like,
it's because the vocal pipe is so long. It's such a deep thing that goes through it. And it literally sounds,
It's like I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, oh my, I thought she was fucking with me. I'm like, no, you're right. Are you fucking kidding me? I was like, are you serious right now? Oh my God, I was dying. So on that note, if I'd rather ride a giraffe or a donkey, I definitely would ride a donkey because they are so fucking, yes, they are so cute. And
Could you
have
imagine
you seen,
showing up at the grocery store on your giraffe? I'm here.
have you seen that TikTok?
I'm here.
How would you ride a giraffe though? How?
Yes.
Why can't you ride a donkey like that?
Because that's like this. It's not the same.
They do have stubbier feet, so you'd be like,
it's not the same. Not the same.
A giraffe, okay, but just you wouldn't be able to see what's in front of you because its big ass head would be in the way.
You gotta trust it. You gotta just trust the giraffe knows where we're going.
Okay, what if you're getting chased by a predator? You'd be fucked.
I think you're fucked either way. I mean, it's not like
donkeys
have
move.
Donkeys don't
Donkeys
have
are
blazing
fucking-
speed.
Oh my God, have you ever been on donkey TikTok, Bear?
Okay, let's ask the question. What's just faster, a donkey or a giraffe?
Well, giraffe has bigger legs, so they get galloping and they're fucking fast, bro. They're fast.
How fast is a giraffe? Search. 37 miles per hour for the giraffe.
Okay.
Donkey.
Donkey's definitely not going to be 37. It's not. They have bigger legs. Giraffe has bigger legs.
15 on the
yeah,
old
I
donkey.
know. Well, you know what? Have you seen that TikTok where the donkey is laughing at the dog for buzzing its face on the fence?
No.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's the most oh my fucking God.
Send
This
it to me.
dog sniffing this electric fence and the donkey's behind it. And the dog doesn't know better and it hits the electric fence and it zaps its nose and it gets so nervous it pulls out of its leash and starts bolting down the road. But before it does that, it's like trying to get the leash off and the owner's just there laughing at it because it was funny. And the donkey just goes doing like a donkey noise, so it made it look like the donkey was laughing at the dog. I'm telling you, it's like one of the most viral. Oh my God, it's so fucking funny. Sorry,
Here's your question for you. Which is faster, a giraffe or a horse?
Is this a trick fucking question?
You tell me.
It's a trick fucking question. No, horses are fucking motherfucking fast.
Final answer?
Yes, horses are fucking fast. There's no way.
The horse is faster.
Exactly. Giraffes won't move that fast. Let me tell you, if a giraffe could move that fast, that would be disturbing.
Would it be?
Imagine a giraffe moving that quickly.
Oh my God.
Coming at you.
It'd be fantastic.
Its neck would be like blowing in the wind, like a fucking. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll do a couple more here.
Okay.
Would you rather eat a sandwich made from 4 ingredients randomly chosen from your refrigerator right now, or a sandwich made by your friends with 4 random ingredients in general?
Oh, I don't trust my friends. Fuck that. From my refrigerator. Even though I have nothing though, so it would be a fucking weird sandwich.
It'd be a LaCroix, a little bit of cheese.
I don't have any sandwich meat.
I got turkey and bologna in there right now.
I don't have anything. I'm fucked.
I love bologna.
I got yogurt.
I wouldn't trust. I'm with you though. I wouldn't trust my friends worth a damn. Are you kidding me?
No.
They would
They
seize
would
that
make
opportunity.
me eat some weird shit, bro. No.
Last one. I'll let you pick a number. What do you got? Let's go big.
I'm going to go with. You want me to go big?
Yeah, this thing goes all the way up to like 180 something. So what do you got?
All right, so 110.
Ooh, okay, on it. 110. The question reads, scrolling down right here. Would you rather have everything in your house perfectly organized by a professional, or have a professional event company throw you the best party you've ever been to in your honor?
All right, one more time. Say that again.
Would you rather have everything in your house perfectly organized by a professional,
That one.
or have a professional event company throw
that
the
one.
best party you've ever been to?
I don't have that many friends, so I don't really care about throwing a party. I would rather have my whole entire house organized because that's my biggest problem is my organization. I need to hire someone. It's
what
bad.
are you talking about? Your room looks so clean right now.
My room is so good, but you should see my closet though. It's not, and I have so much content. It's just so much. I have so much.
How clean is
I'm
your
serious.
desk right now?
I have an empty yogurt thing. I have pretzels. I've got a Dunkin' Donuts bag. I got a tissue. I've got some box cutters. I've got a. This is never have I ever traded sex for favors card. I've got G Fuel. 30% off coattails, and I got a paper. I got some old G Fuel from the other night. I one of the mixers wasn't clean, so I made my own G Fuel bottle for them. And I have a Corvette and a brush.
You're doing great.
I'm doing great. I can keep going. Well, what about your desk, huh?
My desk is actually fairly good right now.
Exactly. So come organize for me.
I got the controller. I got the Cronus. There it is.
What is it?
Cronus Zen. You don't know about this?
No,
So this is the device that people use for cheating. So I bought one so that we could meme within community night. So I wanted to see, like, what does it do? So I've only used it on community night, and I told everybody I'm using the Cronus tonight, and it is
what? Wait, what is it?
It takes your guns and makes them 0 recoil.
How?
It knows the recoil patterns of the guns in Call of Duty. So if your gun shoots like this, it auto corrects it back so it's a straight laser beam. That's why when you watch streamers that clearly, like, you're like, there's no way they're that good at shooting, 9 times out of 10, they probably have one of these.
So how the fuck do you come up with an anti-cheat for that?
You can't. This is undetectable. This is undetectable because this is just a third part. Like, this isn't software. This is something
You
that
just plug
plugs
it into your computer?
Yeah, this would plug into my Xbox. My controller would plug into here, and it does the work. Now
it does.
Now it's cheaply made technology. I wanted to test it out because I was just super curious about how easy was it. I thought the Cronus would autocorrect any gun. It doesn't. You have to tell it what gun you're using, which on the fly is damn near impossible. So what you do is you kind of set your loadout and you wait until you get your loadout, then turn it on.
Yeah.
I've never used it on stream. If you guys watch my gameplay, you know this isn't fucking me, but we definitely did it one night in community night, and it was stupid.
Really?
I had an Odin that just was a beam. It's a laser beam.
Oh my God. And it's undetectable.
You can't detect this outside of watching gameplay, but then
would that be considered
cheating?
An IP bannable? That is cheating, right?
Probably.
So,
that's why I don't do it on stream or anything like that. I mean, I don't even do it like off stream.
Why are you even saying this out loud to me?
Because it doesn't matter.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I've never used it for competitive purposes. I used it for educational to understand and to tell my community what is this.
Disclaimer. There you go. You said it. You're good now.
No, but that's I mean, that at the end of the day, and like people joke all the time, like if I hit a nasty shot, is like the Cronus plugged in, and I'll pick it up and I'll be like, no, it's not. But yeah, it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's
so
stupid.
but the whole point in recoil in guns is to learn the recoil in each gun so that you can combat it yourself and not have to rely on it.
So
but is that possible?
Really good players do. Like there are certain players that I know don't cheat. Like you look like Aiden. Aiden does not cheat. He knows the recoil patterns.
He's controller, right?
Yes, and he fucking shreds out. I have no doubt that he is just very good at the game.
Yeah.
Then there's other players that you watch and you're just like, that gun is like, I've built that same build that they've had, and that's not an easy recoil pattern to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's been people that have like opened up their task managers, and they have like a Cronus system running. Because PC, there is a version to do it. It doesn't have this. It's actually software on the PC. Just like a cheats or a hacks would be. But yeah, I don't know.
And how does Warzone even combat that though?
You don't. I mean, it's just
is
one of those
that
things.
is that the biggest? That's the biggest cheat out right now?
No, no way. Zero chance. No, the two biggest things that are breaking the game are walls, which means
hacks,
you can see people through the walls, and aimbot, which is just automatically it aims at your head,
locking into anybody.
This doesn't do that. This just takes whatever I'm shooting at and makes it a beam, but I still have to aim it. Like the best thing, like the way I worded this on stream, I'm trying to remember my exact wording, was this will not make a bad player good. This will make a good player or an average player better.
Yeah.
But still not elite, because it still comes down to movement and positioning and where you, like, this just helps with your recoil.
Interesting.
But it's still stupid.
Interesting.
But we bought it, we used it once, and now it sits here forever. I got some.
So he says, chat. So I mean,
you come.
Why did I say chat?
Why don't you come in? Why don't you come in and watch my Warzone gameplay and try to convince me that I'm cheating?
So no, that's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you suck, and then you don't suck.
Gnosis, code BadBear at checkout.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Kenosis.
Gnosis Shaker, code BadBear at checkout.
Is the K silent?
Yeah, it's just Gnosis.
Yeah, but it'd be cool if it was Kenosis.
Kenosis. And that's kind of it. I got a sticker.
Kanosis. What is that? Oh, it's your Bad Bear Gamer sticker.
It's one of mine.
Who makes it?
My merch company. They do.
Yeah. LF.
Let your nerd out.
LYF.
LYNO. Lino.
Thank you.
I got you.
Linus. Oh yeah, Linus. I don't know.
We're off the rocker. You guys, this has been episode 21 of the podcast. Thank you for vibing with us, shooting the shit, doing what we do best.
Shooting shit and solving world hunger.
No, we're not going to even talk about whatever.
Yeah, but if you know, you know. So
I don't want to talk about it. You guys, new episodes drop every single Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe and follow on whatever platform you listen to us. Also, make sure to check out the visual element on YouTube if you have not. Would love if you could subscribe there. Click the little bell. You'll be notified anytime new episodes go up. And listen, guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Hope you all are staying safe, staying happy.
We appreciate you. Yeah, you're really great. We appreciate you. Yeah, you really rate. You make us so happy with the things you say and do. Oh, we appreciate you. Yo, yo, yo.
That was really good. Okay, Tails. Okay, yeah. All right,
On
guys.
that note.
Hope you all are staying safe, staying happy. Till next time, guys. Happy gaming.
Bye.
That was another episode of the Bear and Tails podcast.
You want more?
Oh my God, I would love some.
Make sure to subscribe and share and catch both Bad Bear Gamer and SWEEETTAILS live on their streams out on Twitch.
We're just big vibes. You know what I mean?
I hope you guys enjoy it.
Don't forget to follow the show on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
At Bear and Tails Podcast.